Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for August. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is a general reading, but whatever shows up, shows up. Could be romance and work, could be work, family, you name it. If this is about you and a person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right, Pisces. For August, Pisces. There. Oh, that's better. The Star. It could be Aquarius. Also, babies. All right. The Fool. Nice. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. Queen of Cups. That could be Cancer. For me, I read that as Cancer. Gracious. Justice. Libra. So we've got three major arcana here. Okay, all right. Six of Cups. Funny how that works. The World. 4 major arcana. 5 major arcana out of 6 cards. Gracious. 7 cards. The Emperor. That could be Aries. All right. Okay, so we've got 4, 11, 3, 6. Okay. What's this Fool card about? Okay. 10 of Swords. What's this Queen of Cups about for Pisces? 7 of Swords. All right. What's this Justice card about? That could be Libra. You're needing to detach from a situation and just kind of accept something as it is and not give any more of your energy, specifically your compassion or forgiveness towards something. I think you're working at something that is better left alone. I think you need to stop putting your effort towards something that does not deserve your effort anymore. This is you needing to take care of yourself and to pull back your resources, your time, your energies, and concentrate on yourself and figure out how to get out of this situation that is, you're the only one working for it here. What's this 6 of Cups here? What's this 6 of Cups? King of Cups. All right, so we got Queen of Cups, King of Cups here. I read that as Pisces. So, hi Pisces, there you are. All right, so we got 6 of Cups and King of Cups. Good for you. I like that. What's this World card about? Oh, gracious. Okay, so when you do that, Pisces, you're going to... so pulling yourself back from a situation that is not working, that you're not being valued, that you're striving for this sort of balance and equilibrium, it's... No. So this is about you getting out of that situation and reinvesting in yourself. Is this work or is this a relationship? Something is going on to where you're like, and it's kind of new. It's kind of like you thought maybe you'd try something and then nope. But it kind of left its mark emotionally. And so you're having to recalibrate, not a problem. But no more offering your generosity, emotional generosity and forgiveness to somebody that is not going to do the same amount of effort or, taking inventory and accountability as you are. I think this is about you realizing how far you've come from where you once were. And because of that realization, it's easier for you to detach. It's easier to see that this situation doesn't deserve any more of your energy output. And you'll be able to detach from it. Once you realize how far you've come, once you realize you have no desire to keep throwing your energy after a situation that isn't going to give it back to you, it's very easy for you to detach from that. So, yeah, this is you not needing to stick around in this situation for very long before you reverse gears. And I think too, I think there's a part of whatever this situation is, and once you pull out of it, I think you're going to realize that you kind of had some memories that were unexamined. Like, because this feels familiar. You've got some memories that were kind of unexamined, like, oh, I forgot that. And once you make the decision to walk away or to do it differently, to pull yourself back and to not give towards a situation you're not getting from, once you get your energy back, it's, instead of kind of, I guess, I don't know, there's this feeling of having a familiar situation come back up again, and instead of you doing the same thing, you handle it differently, and all of a sudden you go, oh my gosh, look how far I've come. Look at what I used to do. This thing was just a part of me, but now I really feel more connected to who I am because I actually drew upon experience and self-worth and said no more. And now, like, that memory that I kind of just knew was floating around out there is now integrated. Now I'm not the same as I was before because I was in the same situation, but I handled it differently. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Fingers crossed, because that's what it feels like. It feels like this is a familiar situation and you're handling it differently. And because of that, you got this, you feel so much more centered and so much more connected to who you are. All right. Yeah, this is, you're not feeling obligated to keep reinvesting in something that is not giving you what you need. The thing is, though, this might be you might have to, there might be some legal paperwork, not much, but you might have to pursue sort of getting some resources, some recompense, getting your things back or getting money owed legally. It won't be a big deal, but I think the paperwork enough, there could be a chance that the paperwork would be enough to get what you're owed. I don't know how it went from you pulling your energy back to all of a sudden, oh yeah, you might have to file some paperwork to get that last paycheck or to get your crock pot and socks back or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It won't be as easy as you just being able to up and leave. There might be a bit of a delay because you're going to have to be a bit savvy or a bit strategic about getting something that you're owed back. It could be that someone's not being very fair or nice about it, and you're having to put in a little extra effort to get your things back. Let's see. Okay, so this jumped. Ace of Wands reversed. All right, so that's a non-starter. Could be that it was all like, yay, oh no. That's what it could be like, because it's a very quick starting and then, oh no, this is not what I thought it was. No, 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 no. What's this Emperor about? This Emperor about for Pisces. King of Swords. Okay, so that I read that as Gemini. So yeah, okay, so Emperor and King of Swords. Yeah, back in your power, definitely. Detaching from the nostalgia and the sentiment of the memory and coming full circle with it and putting yourself as the center here and taking back your power. Again, look at this. We got Justice, the Emperor, and King of Swords. You might need legal counsel or at least somebody in a authoritative position to help you navigate the ending of this. Could be work. Could be that you were overworked, that you started a new job and it wasn't working out and you're having a hard time getting your things back, or that paycheck. This could be a relationship. It feels like a relationship, but it feels like you started something new in good faith and then it turned out very quickly to show you that nope, it's not going to be what you thought it was. And you're like, okay, well, I'll just be on my way then. Let me have my last such and such, or can I have this back? And then it's like, this is you having to file paperwork or pursue it legally. It won't ever go to court because whatever goes anywhere now. No, but the suggestion of that would make the other party cooperate here. What else for Pisces? Pisces. 10 of Ariel, 10 of Pentacles. There's so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding life. Which is where what you have with or without this person, but you're not leaving without what is owed to you. You're not just gonna kind of overlook it and be like, you know what, that's just, I forget. Nope, this is not that. It's important for your self-esteem for you to get whatever someone is withholding from you back. And you do pursue it and you do get it. So good, I'm glad for that, because sometimes people think the bigger person overlooks. I often think that being the bigger person is overrated. I think difficult people rely on polite society. And I think sometimes I need a reminder that, you know, there's some of us that can be just as difficult. We can be just as loud. We can be just as ornery. What else for Pisces? The gate. A barrier keeps you from your goal. That's why you're bringing in the big daddy energy here, the big mama bear energy, to get you back. Whatever that part of you is, your financial or your personal property, you're owed something and you might have to bring in the big dogs to get it. I think this is you having risked or been like, all right, we'll try it, and then realizing that, oh, this is not what I thought it would be. I'm going to go now. And then someone's like, yeah, I'm just going to keep your microwave. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's for Pisces. Good fortune. Invite magic in. Yay. Good for you. Good for you. So this is, I think this is you, again, with a new beginning, that you quickly decided, oh no, this isn't for me. Good for you, instead of sticking around trying to make it work. That can be difficult and challenging. So you're realizing, you know what, I don't need to stick around to prove that I'm entitled to this. I just want to get my things and be on my way. Thanks so much. And this is you being assertive about getting them back, because you've got good waiting for you. Can I just say too, though, that for the Pisces I'm reading for, you're kind of looking forward to just taking it easy. I think this was enough of a toe dip back into some either dating waters or partnership waters, some kind of finding out somebody is not who you thought they were waters, to get you to just kind of want to take it easy for a while. You are set up without this. You're good without this. So it's just a matter of you getting back to feeling comfortable again, because this is kind of annoying. It gets handled, it's fine, but I think you're wanting to coast for a little bit after this. I think you're just kind of wanting to take it easy and get back to your perch and then do what you were doing before. Security is not an issue here. You're not in deficit. This is just simply like, well, dang it. Yeah, I think that's enough to last me for 3 months. I just want to coast for a little bit. Just do what I did before this and get back to kind of just, yeah, you know. Okay. What else for Pisces? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords on its side, and we got the Page of Cups on its side. So this is stuff getting handled. This could feel familiar. And but it's enough of a familiar feeling to have you act accordingly what you didn't once when. So a long time ago, something very similar might have happened, or this might have been a pattern for you before. And then here you are dipping your toe back in after a hiatus of whatever it is, probably dating, and deciding, oh, nope, I don't need to go down that road again. I'm going to handle it now. Handle it. And it wasn't a bad situation. It just wasn't what you wanted. And again, there could be that complication of having to deal with some paperwork to get what's owed to you. So to me, that would make it a bad situation. It's like, why do I have to fill out paperwork to get my stuff back from you? That would make it a bad situation, not a halfway bad situation, a bad situation. But it feels like it could have been a lot worse. This could have dragged out if you did, but you didn't want to participate in it. Were you even that into it anyway? I don't know that you were that attached to this anyway. I think it's almost a relief to have to kind of cut it off and just go back to your perch, because not so sure you were that into it. I think you were doing it just because you're like, well, maybe it's time I start such and such, and then nope. Okay. But I like that you react quickly and you take care of matters immediately. You're not letting this draw out. You're not doing it in the name of loyalty or feelings. You're seeing it for what it is and realizing, oh, I need to, okay, I gotta take a look at this and be realistic and put myself first here and get my things back. Okay. All right, and it puts, I like it because you come full circle with the issue. You feel emotionally satisfied and like you did right by yourself, and it puts you back in control. This is that part though that I feel like you're gonna want to kind of coast and just for a while. You're not gonna want anybody really next to you for a while again. You're just gonna kind of want to be up on that perch, looking down, surveilling, watching, observing, but not interacting per se. No dating. Maybe talking to somebody online, maybe, but you're not that in. You're just not that into it. That's okay. Okay. All right. Okay, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Much love to you. Happy August to you. Take care.